Micro-teaching, project-based learning.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Indah Kumala Kusuma Wangsa. I'm from PBU 19, State University of Surabaya. In this video, I will practice micro-teaching using a project-based learning model. I hope you enjoy this video.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ma'am. Okay, how are you today?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Fine, ma'am. Okay, are you ready to study today?
Yes, ma'am, we are ready.
Okay, good. Now I will check attendance. Does anyone absent from class today?
I think our
Okay, good. Now let's start our lesson with pray together. Pray, begin. Finish. Today we will learn about diffusion and osmosis. The purpose of the lesson is next slide. The purpose of the lesson that students are able to understand and apply the process of osmosis in producing a product. Now, what do you know about diffusion and osmosis? Who want to try to give your opinion?
Me, ma'am.
Stella?
Okay, diffusion is defined as the net movement of molecules from an area of greater concentration to an area of lesser concentration. And then osmosis is a specific type of diffusion. It is the passage of water from a region of high water concentration through a semi-permeable membrane to a region of low water concentration, ma'am.
Wow, good job, Della. That's a great answer. Thank you. Now, what are the similarities between diffusion and osmosis? Who knows?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Nur.
Diffusion and osmosis are both passive transport processes that act to equalize the concentration of a solution.
Okay, good job, Nur. Thank you for your opinion. So guys, you already know the general difference and similarities between diffusion and osmosis. Now, please make a group with 5 members. Now, check out the picture. What process are in the right and left picture? Well, who will to try to give your opinion?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Della.
Okay, for the left picture shows the osmosis process and the right picture shows the diffusion process, ma'am.
Good job. Thank you for the great answer. So, what is the difference between the process after seeing the picture?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Nur.
Diffusion can occur in any mixture, including one that includes a semi-permeable membrane, while osmosis always occurs across a semi-permeable membrane.
Okay, nice answer. Thank you for your opinion, Nur. Now, does anyone know an example of an osmosis product?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Della.
Salted egg is an example of osmosis product, ma'am.
Okay, great answer. Thank you, Della. So guys, in today's learning, you have to experiment the process of osmosis in making salted eggs. So let's see to the worksheet. Next slide. Okay, in the worksheet, you are asked to do experiment on making of salted egg with different salt level. Group 1 salt content 100 grams, Group 2 salt content 90 grams, Group 3 salt content 80 grams, group 4 shall contain 70 grams, and group 5 shall contain 60 grams. Do all understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, in proofs, you have to determine the project design that you will do in making salted egg by writing on the worksheet. Any question?
No,
No,
ma'am,
ma'am.
it's clear.
Okay. Okay, student. If you have any difficult, just tell me. Now, your next step is to determine the project completion schedule. You have 1 week of work, and in the next week, you must be ready with salted egg products. Any question?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
There are any difficulties?
Mm,
No.
Okay, student. Please write the schedule plan in the worksheet.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, after we learn about diffusion and osmosis, what can be concluded? Who will to try to give your opinion?
me, ma'am.
Yes, Nur.
Today we learned about diffusion and osmosis. Diffusion is defined as the net movement of molecules from an area of greater concentration to an area of lesser concentration. And then osmosis is a specific type of diffusion. It is the passage of water from a region of high water concentration through a semi-permeable membrane to a region of low water concentration.
Okay, good job. Thank you, Nur. So guys, please, the salted egg experiment results are ready for the next meeting. Do all understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's all for today. Any question before we end today's lesson?
I think it's no.
Okay, if there is no question, let me close today's learning activity by praying together. Pray, begin. Finish. Thank you for today. You guys did a great job. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you on the next week.
See you, ma'am.
See you, ma'am.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, student.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay, are you ready to study today?
Yes, ma'am, we
Yes,
are
we
ready.
are ready, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now I will check attendance. Does anyone absent from class today?
Our
I
student
think
are
all students
present,
are
ma'am.
present, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now let's start our lesson with pray together. Pray, begin. Finish. So guys, today we will discuss about your experiment. The purpose of the lesson is that students are able to apply the process of osmosis in producing a product. Now, is your product ready?
Yes, of course, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay, good
ma'am.
job. Thank you. Now is the time to present the result of your experiment and discussion. Please group 1 to present the result of their discussion. Meanwhile, the other groups listen and gave response in the form of suggestion or criticism for group 1 when group 1 had finished the presentation. You all understand?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Um, I am from group 1. The material is diffusion and osmosis. The title is Bioprocess Osmosis in Salted Egg Production. Tools and materials: 1. 10 duck eggs. 2. 1 kilogram rub ash. 3. 100 grams of salt. 4. Water. 5. Bucket.
Okay. Thank you for group 1 and other groups. Now, please send your products videos on my WhatsApp and then I will give an assessment of the result of your product. Okay, after the salted egg experiment, how do you feel now, guys?
Um, we are happy, ma'am, because we can feel a new experience.
Okay, good. Thank you, Nyor. After doing the experiment, do you know how the taste of egg can turn salty? Will to try to give your opinion?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Della.
Okay, water passes from the vinegar through the egg semi-permeable membrane into the eggs because of osmosis. This will get even larger when placed in the salt water because of the solution's low salt concentration.
Wow, that's a great answer. Thank you, Della. So, guys, in salting eggs, we must always maintain sterility to get good quality. Do you all understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, after doing the experiment, what can be concluded? Will to try to give your opinion?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Nur.
Um, inside the egg membrane is a concentrated solution of proteins and water. When the egg is soaked in distilled water, osmosis causes water to diffuse into the egg to equalize the concentration of water on both sides of the membrane, and the egg increases in volume. If that same egg is then soaked in concentrated salt water, osmosis causes the water to diffuse back out of the egg and the egg decreases in volume.
Wow, it's a great opinion. Thank you, Nur.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, it's all for today. Any question before we end today's lesson?
No, ma'am. It's clear.
Okay, if there is no question, let me close today's learning activity by pray together. Pray, begin. Finish. Thank you for today. You guys did a great job. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you on the next week.
See you, ma'am.
See you, ma'am.
So that's all from me. I'm sorry if there was a mistake. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.